Good morning, Amreen.
Wow.
Please turn on your video, Hitendra. Good morning, Sai. As we started the class a bit early, children, let's wait for 2 minutes, a couple of minutes. Let your friends get joined. In the meanwhile, let's revise yesterday's class once. Let us revise yesterday's class. Is it clear for you, children? Can you hear my voice? Please text me. Is it okay with you? Okay, Hitu. Okay. Yesterday we began a new lesson, that is latitude and longitudes, and we told these latitudes and longitudes are just imaginary lines. Imaginary lines. Imaginary means they are not actually present. Not actually present. But we assume that those are the lines present. Why these imaginary lines? Why we imagine lines? If there are actually no lines now, madam, then why to imagine them? Because to locate an area or a place aptly or correctly, to denote or to convey the location of a place exactly, these latitudes and longitudes, imaginary lines, help us a lot. Okay, children. Okay. These latitudes and longitudes, imaginary lines, are of two kinds, children. One from north to west, one runs from north to south, sorry children, north to south, and the next one runs from east to west. So the imaginary lines are subcategorized into two types. One runs from north to south and the other runs from east to west. Hitendra, where is your notes? I'd like to see your notes once. Hito, are you maintaining the notes? Sai, very good of your notes. But still you have to improve in your handwriting, Nana. Everything is good, but handwriting must be a bit improved. Good, good, Bangaru, good. What about Hitu? Hitendra, where is your notes? I'm asking about your notebook. I know you didn't have a textbook. It is okay with that. Show me at least your running notes. Are you writing? Okay. The lines which are horizontal in direction, children, they passes which, what is meant by horizontal means you can observe the straight line and the cross line. The cross line is called as a horizontal line and it runs from east to west. These horizontal lines are called, every time you write the answers, children, you have to mention the point imaginary line. The horizontal, what, Sai? Are you telling, you are telling something else? Please give me a chat. Okay, let me unmute yourself. Sai, just give me a chat. When you ever say it is a latitude, it is coming to the aspect of latitude or longitude, you have to say the imaginary lines. These horizontal imaginary lines are called latitudes. Yesterday we came to know them, and all these lines are parallel. For an example, an easy understanding of the word parallel, I gave you an example, railway track. Railway track, the both are parallel. Wherever it go, it may be taking crossings or it may be taking anything. But those two lines on which a train moves, the two lines are always parallel. Parallel is nothing but, children, when we draw two lines, for example, you can see these two lines, this is one, or this is a box, or this is yellow lines. These two yellow lines are parallel because whenever I see the distance from this line to this line at this point is the same distance where I found here, or it might be here, anywhere, the distance between these two lines are equal. So those two lines are called parallel lines. Those two lines are called parallel lines. So there are totally 181 latitudinal lines, latitudinal imaginary lines are there, children. Latitudinal imaginary lines are of totally 181 in number. And even though they are parallel, children, the lengths may differ. The length may differ. You can observe it here. I'll just show it for you. In this one, you can observe the length of this latitude is very small when compared to this latitude. So, which is the longest latitude among them, children? The one which makes the earth into two halves is the longest latitude, and the shortest ones are which is near to the North Pole and which is near to the South Pole. The center one which makes the earth into two halves is called as equator. Equator. Yesterday we discussed about it, children, about the equator. It divides the earth into two halves. Those halves are called as hemispheres. Hemispheres. Pavan Kumar Reddy, sit properly and listen to class. Sayed, Amrin, Ravi, please turn on your videos. Pavan Kumar, turn on your video. Okay, the equator divides the earth into two halves. Those halves are called as hemispheres. Hemispheres. The half which is present above the equator is called northern hemisphere. Amrin, why are you roaming around the house? I didn't understand. Can you sit at one place and listen to the class? Deepika, Ravi, turn on your video. Pavan Kumar. So the half which is above the equator is called as a northern hemisphere, and the hemisphere which is below the equator is called as a southern hemisphere. And children, these latitudes are designated or labeled or written as in the form of a degree. Yesterday I told you with a small zero on the top of a number is denoted as degree. So degree N is nothing but degrees at North Pole. And degree S is nothing but degrees south. Here children, the latitude which is present at North Pole is denoted as 90 degrees north. And that is at South Pole is denoted as 90 degrees south. The latitude at equator is denoted as 0 degrees latitude. It doesn't denoted by either north or south because it lies between. Hitendra, is this such a kind of message you're gonna post it in the class? Your all senses are working properly, Hitu? Okay. Coming to this, at the equator, we can't say that it is either belong to south or north. It's just lies in the middle. It just lies in the middle. So it doesn't denoted by any notation of north or south. It just possesses degree. Coming to, they have given some other notations for you children. The equator is denoted or indicated as 0 degrees. No north or south directions are there. Coming to the Tropic of Cancer, it is indicated as 23.5 degrees north. 23.5 degrees north. Yes, Shravani, what do you want to tell? Please chat it. Please give me a chat, Shravani, if you want to convey anything. Tropic of Capricorn is denoted as 23.5 degrees south. Arctic Circle, it is indicated as 66.5 degrees north. These north and south are the hemispheres in which it is located. Among these all children, forgot to tell, Antarctic Circle is indicated as 66.5 degrees south. Among these all, the Tropic of Cancer, which is present at 23.5 degrees north latitude, passes through India. Passes through India. Okay, children, successfully, I hope. Do you have any doubts about in the topic of latitudes, children? If all the doubts has been cleared, we will be moving to longitude. No. Okay. Okay, children. Shravani has no doubts. What about the others? Vasuki, Harini, Hem, Harini, Yashwant, Pavan Kumar, Deepika, Sai. Okay, no one has a doubt. Yashwant also is telling no, they doesn't have any doubt. Okay, okay, children, hope you understand it well. Coming to the aspect of longitude. We have just now completed the latitude, children, entering into the topic of longitude. Actually, those are latitude. Now, before going to topic of longitudes, we will always be having a comparison between a latitude and longitude. By that, you can easily understand both of them. And the revision of latitude will also complete as we study it in such a way by describing the differences. Here, longitude are also an imaginary line, children. These longitudes run from North Pole to South Pole, as latitudes run from east to west, but longitudes run from North Pole to South Pole. Here you have to observe a small difference, children. In the latitudes, they didn't mention East Pole and West Pole because there are no poles for East and West. Only North Pole and South Poles are there. This is one of the difference you can note it. Coming to longitudes, they run from North Pole to South Pole. Unlike latitudes, these lines are not parallel to each other. See, children, latitudes are parallel to each other. The distance between the two latitudes is equal at any point, but longitudes are not parallel. Are not parallel. They all they are all of same length. Here, children, in the aspects of latitude, all latitudes are not same in length, because the latitude which is near to the north or south poles is very less in length or shorter in length, and the longest latitude is equator. But here all the longitudes are same in length. No length variations can be seen in longitudes. All longitudes meet at the poles and widen on reaching the equator. Here, in the purpose of latitude, children, all latitudes won't meet at one point. But coming to longitudes, in this picture you can observe this is one longitude, this is the second longitude, this is the third one. Every longitude meets at one center point. And the distance between these longitudes, here the distance is small. Coming far away on middle point, center point of the earth, the distance between two longitudes has been increased. Reaching the equator, the distance between two longitudes has been increased. I hope you had a clear visual of the difference between latitude and longitude, children. You can observe in this picture these circular bands around the earth, which follows or runs from east to west. Circular bands are called latitudes, and which are straight lines you can observe from North Pole to South Pole. These are called longitudes. Latitudes are parallel. because you can see the distance between the two latitudes at any point is same, but longitudes are not parallel because the distance between two longitudes differ. At the poles it is small. When the reaches to equator, the distance increases. So these are not parallel. And the length, coming to the aspect of length, children, the latitudes are different in length because see, the latitude here is small, the latitude here is little bit bigger, and the latitude here is bigger, and the longest latitude comes for equator. But all the longitudes are in same length. Is it clear, children? Do you have any doubts regarding these differences between latitudes and longitudes? Okay. Longitudes are important indicators of time. See, children, longitudes help us to know the time perfectly. As we know the time perfectly, they are also called as meridians. Meridians. Pronounce along with me, children. Meridians. 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 Revant, where is your book? And turn on the video. The meridian which passes the Royal Observatory at Greenwich near South London is called as a prime meridian. Prime meridian. See, children, the meridians are nothing but here longitudes. Longitudes are also known as meridians, children. The meridian which passes through the Royal Observatory at Greenwich. Royal Observatory at Greenwich near South London. Near South London is called prime meridian. Is called prime meridian. Is that clear, children? The prime meridian is a 0-degree meridian. Here also they are indicated with degrees only. There, what is 0 degree in latitude, children? Just reply me fast. What is the 0 degree coming to the aspect of latitude? Latitude. I'm not asking about longitudes, children. I'm asking about latitude. What is the 0 degree in a latitude? Yes, Shravani, it's equator. Equator is the correct answer. Coming to here, the 0 degree is a prime meridian. 0 degree is a prime meridian. This is about today's topic, children. We have running out of time, but don't remember today, tomorrow is a Sunday. You will be having a self-assessment test based on your first lesson of your science as well as social. Is that clear, children? Have you checked your self-assessment in the past week? Hope all got on secured good marks, even though just got prepared by going through the notes what you have written, or who have the term books, they can refer it. Tomorrow by 9 a.m. we will be sending you the self-assessment. At the evening, by the time of 4 to 5, we will be sending you the key sheet. Don't send us the answers, children. No need to send your answers. It is okay. I know about my child very well. you can ask your mama or papa to correct them. Is it clear? Do you have any more doubts, children? Okay. Thank you, children. See you in the next class. Bye. Bye, Shravani. Bye.